How much is a business worth? Well, that depends upon the stage of the product or the customer and development. It depends upon the dominance and defensibility of the product and the company and the marketplace. And it depends upon the kind of buyer that you find. There are three kinds of buyers: financial, strategic, and emotional. Now, emotional buyers are somebody special, rare, hard to find, but when you find them, they are somebody else again. And it depends upon the appearance of quality in management and of the accounting and of the operation itself. And of course, we need to create competition among potential buyers. Those are the ways of getting ready to define how much a business is really worth. So at least once a year, I ask the board and the CEO to perform an exercise. And the exercise relates to finding possible buyers. It may happen way before the exit event, way before we're ready to even begin to look for a buyer. But it gives us a chance to know whether or not we're on the right track. And so we start what looks like a spreadsheet. Sometimes we do it on a whiteboard on a wall. But we make 4 columns and up to 10 names. The first column is, what is the name of the candidate acquirer? The second is what they would want if they had perfect knowledge of what you do, your core competency. The third is what we would want from them, other than the cash from the acquisition, of course. And the fourth is, what is the likelihood of it happening, with a 10 being it will happen and a 1 being it could not possibly happen. So what would happen if the company who might be your candidate buyer had perfect knowledge of your core competency, which might be the distribution of the company, the product of the company, it could be the development team. There are lots of things that could be the core competency. Well, go back to section 2, and if during the exercise it turns out that 40 or more % of the time you have the same core competency listed in section 2, well, that is the thing you should be spending the most time and money developing. And therefore, it's a lesson in not only finding where you should be spending your attention, but also finding what kind of buyer might be the most logical buyer. A great exercise.